Section 2 of your hotel website is called changes in user behaviour. So this is all around understanding in the context of how your website will be received by the consumer. What are the changes? Now, you would have heard some of these stats already in the earlier sections and modules, but I just wanted to recap some of these so you understand how the changes in user behaviour and some of the statistics I shared with you earlier impact the interaction with a hotel website. So the first area I want to talk about is that you have to be online or you'll die. And I've covered this off because I've talked about 85% of travel research is conducted online. We've talked about the fact that 77% of all that online research is conducted via one of the search engines named Google. We also know that there's a lot of conjecture around, the OTAs are dominating, and direct bookings is the holy grail that everyone's trying to go for, and we'll talk more about that in later modules. But it's important to understand that 65% of people who begin on an OTA website will end up booking direct with your hotel. So you might be on the challenge, you might be copying some commissionable bookings, but you're also going to get your fair share of direct bookings as well, just by being on the OTAs. So you've got to be online, you've got to be distributing out there, but hopefully we can stem as much traffic as possible back to your website. The other thing about your hotel website is you must be mobile. You must be mobile friendly, or you will actually be immobilised. You are cutting yourself out of the loop if your website isn't mobile friendly. So when people go to your website and they're on a mobile device, if you get that tiny squished up writing, you're one of those places that people will not continue to look at your website. So mobile friendly, mobile responsive website simply means that your website changes and adjusts in line with the type of device being used, be it a mobile phone or a tablet or a desktop. And so it moves and adjusts automatically, so it's user-friendly and easy to read. So you must have a mobile-friendly website, because the rise of smartphones is undeniable. And latest statistics tell us that 47% of last-minute bookings are now made on mobile devices, which makes sense. Someone's on the road driving and they go, I come up to town getting a bit tired, let's see what's coming up. So if you want to get those last-minute bookings and you want to be fill that last bit of availability you have, obviously being on mobile is a must-have, because people just aren't sitting on desktops, they're sitting on their mobile phone. Another statistic, 33% of bookers and researchers, they actually want to complete their booking on the same day. And that's why we find that they're moving between multiple devices. And it comes back to ease. If we're making the process easy, we're likely to say, their goal is they want to complete this transaction. They really don't want to get on another device. They don't want to get on another website. They'd rather transact. But unless we lay the information out in a sequential order, emotively moving them, the right imagery, the ease of function, they're just going to go somewhere else. And as I mentioned earlier, that Google found the number one reason for people not making a reservation in the travel industry was due to an underperforming, non-mobile responsive website. So we need to be really mindful of that and how people are using their devices these days. And final statistic in this area here is that mobile search versus desktop search, okay? So the amount of people that are searching for accommodation on mobiles versus desktop actually was surpassed in 2015. So mobile is absolutely higher, mobile search is higher than desktop search since 2015. So we have to be online, we have to be on mobile, we have to be user-friendly. It's a given, because that's just the way people use their devices these days. It's the way people search and research for accommodation. You have to be you have to understand these changes in user behaviour to be able to then go on and build and optimise your website.